at the 16U AAA level. And he and Dylan Duke also have some history together along with Red Savage. So he's not a guy that is unknown among this group. And he had a real good first half for CC.
Trey Augustine was the goalie for Team USA in last year's U18 tournament. Magnus Havlid was the coach for Team Sweden in that game, and now he is at the helm of the junior national team. Rand Pecknold for Team USA, the head coach at Quinnipiac University, did not want to spend time dwelling on the calls that were made against Canada and to move on quickly and look toward this opportunity to win bronze.
Okay, boys, let's have a great game here tonight.
Off the draw, Cutter Gauthier threw it into the far corner. For Sweden, Fabian Lysell, a first-round pick of the Boston Bruins. He is not playing. He's had a really quiet tournament.
I'm going to venture, and I'm purely speculating, that with no points and not playing this game, that he came into this tournament a little bit banged up and couldn't get through it. But that is pure speculation based on how good he is and the lack of results he's had.
He's got 17 points in 19 games playing for the Providence Bruins in the American Hockey League. So, Jonathan Lekkerimäki, first-round pick of the Vancouver Canucks, is in the lineup. At the line, Sandin Pellikka.
At the 16U AAA level,
23 here toward the
he and Dylan Duke also have some history together along with Red Savage. So he's not a guy that is unknown among this group, and he had a real good first half for CC.
Trey Augustine was the goalie for Team USA in last year's U18
lead against Czechia
tournament
semifinal.
Magnus Havlid was the coach for Team Sweden in that game, and now he is
neutral zone
at the helm of the junior national team. Rand Pecknold for Team USA, the head coach at Quinnipiac University, did not want to spend time dwelling on the calls that were made against Canada. To move on quickly, look toward this opportunity to win bronze.
Every couple of weeks, just to remind them that every action has a reaction and a consequence, and it's the smallest of details that separate wins from losses.
And the consequence was...
Okay, boys, let's have a great game here tonight.
That check to pull the goalie. Extra attack.
Off the draw, Cutter Gauthier
Left as Lindblom gobbled up.
threw it into the far corner.
And that shot that came in went under the...
For Sweden, Fabian Lysell, a first-round pick of the Boston Bruins. He is not playing. He's had a really quiet tournament.
Jangle here and a good chance, and just missed the I'm going to venture, and I'm purely speculating, that with no physical points and not playing this game, that he came into this tournament a little bit banged up. He couldn't get through it. But that is pure speculation based on how good he is and the lack of ground and how results he's had. Keeping his
Got 17 points in 19 games playing for the Providence Bruins in the American Hockey League. So, Jonathan Lekkerimäki, first-round pick of the Vancouver Canucks, is in the lineup. At the line, Sandin Pellikka. At the 16U AAA 23, here toward the he and Dylan Duke also have some history together with Red Savage. So he's not a guy that is unknown among this group, and he had a real good first half for CC. Trey Augustine was the goalie for Team USA in last year's U18 lead against Czechia tournament semifinal. Magnus Havlid was the coach for Team Sweden in that game, and now he is neutral.
Your challenge is determined at
Neutral zones at the helm of the junior national team. Rand Pecknold, Swede, for Team USA, the head coach at Quinnipiac University, did not want to spend time dwelling on the calls that were made against Canada. To move on quickly, look toward this opportunity to win bronze.
Every couple of weeks, just to remind them that every action has a reaction and a consequence, and it's the smallest of details that separate wins from losses.
The consequence was...
Let's have a great game here tonight.
That check to pull the goalie. Off the draw, Cutter Gauthier left as Lindblom gobbled up. Threw it into the far corner.
And that shot that came in went under the...
For Sweden, Fabian Lysell, a first-round pick of the Boston Bruins. He is not playing. He's had a really quiet tournament.
Jangle here and a good chance, and just venture, and I'm purely speculating that with no physical points and not playing this game, that he came into this tournament a little bit banged up. Should get through it, but that is pure speculation based on how good he is and the lack of ground and how close he's at. Keeping his catch
17 points in 19 games playing for the Providence Bruins in the American Hockey League. So, Jonathan Karimaki, first round pick for the Vancouver Canucks, 7 by August, is in the lineup. At the line, Sandin Pellikka, happy 16-year jersey, Loyola 23. He and Dylan Duke also have some history together. Brett Savage, so he's not a guy is unknown among this group, and he had a real good first half for CC. Ray Augustine was the goalie for Team USA in last year's U18's lead against Czechia tournament semi-final. Magnus Havlet was the coach for Team Sweden in that game, and now he is neutral. Your challenge is determine the neutral zones. At the helm of the junior national team, Fran Paddles. For Team USA, head coach at Quinnipiac University, Russia did not want to spend time dwelling on the calls that were made against Canada.
Obama Youth had moved
Along quickly,
taking that icing, and I
look for this opportunity to win
every
bronze.
couple of weeks just to remind them that every action has a reaction and a consequence, and it's the smallest of the details that separate which you are.
Consequence was
Let's have a great game here tonight.
off the draw. Cutter Gauthier left as Lindholm threw it into the far corner.
And that shot that came in, what other than
For Sweden, Fabian Lysell, a first-round pick for the Boston Bruins. He is not playing. He's had a really quiet tournament.
jangle here. This chance and just this
I'm going to venture, and I'm purely speculating that with no
physical points
and not playing this game, that he came into this tournament a little bit banged up. Should get through it, but that is pure speculation based on how good he is and the lack of ground and how close he's at. Keeping his catch 17 points in 19 games playing for the Providence Bruins in the American Hockey League. So, Jonathan Karimaki, first round pick for the Vancouver Canucks, 7 by August, is in the lineup. At the line, Sandin Pellikka, happy 16-year jersey, at shopusahockey.com. So head there now. 1-0 Team USA. Logan Cooley, the opening tally.
Yeah, you're looking at the Team USA bench, and Rand Peckelman, obviously the head coach this year. And 3 guys on that bench, and Nick Four, Pat Ferschweiler, Reed Cashman, who I think make excellent head coaching candidates down the road.
Sandin Pellikka at the point, being watched by Gavin Brindley. Noreen swept to Sandin Pellikka, beyond his reach. Now along the half wall. Oh, high check applied by Liesel, who is playing, and he's going to sit.
That might be a little bit of the ignition switch that we were just talking about a second ago. The officials are going to take a look at this to see if there's anything further, whether there was head contact. Let me clarify a point real quick before the lunatic fringe goes crazy. I know those guys are head coaches that we just referenced. As you see the head contact here, that's probably going to be I shouldn't say it that way. That could be a 5. Ferschweiler, head coach at Western Michigan. Nick Four, head coach at the program. Reed Cashman, head coach at Dartmouth. I think they'll all be candidates for future World Junior teams.
5-minute penalty is under review.
Yep.
So just to rehash, you can call this a major, then go back in and bring it down. You can't call it a minor and then go take a look and take it off. Puck coming up the wall. 27 of blue. Takes it right on the chops. And that is definitely worth taking another look at. That's Kenny Connors from the University of Massachusetts. Draft choice of the LA Kings, who I think is going to turn into a good pro, a good NHLer, a good third-line center kind of guy. Talked to his coach, Greg Carvel. We were having that discussion. And the challenge for Connors right now is just the everyday component of being a pro. It's getting there, it's getting closer, and he is a big part of that program in Amherst.
Hopefully Connors is okay. He was the player of the game in last night's semifinal against Canada. And you look at the replay and the hit from Liesel. He's sitting in the box feeling like it was a shoulder, but you saw the way the elbow followed through, the way he made contact with Connors up high. So now we'll get the official ruling.
After reviewing the play, Team Sweden has been assessed a 5-minute match penalty for checking to the head.
All right, so a match means that obviously the player is out of the game. If Liesel were ever to return to the World Juniors, that could be a supplemental discipline scenario.
And so now a 5-minute all-you-can-eat power play, as you like to put it.
That's it. Buffet's open. Big moment for the U.S. here. 1-0 lead. Middle of the period. Good chance to take control of this thing, step on the throat a little bit, and extend leads. And extending leads has been a big challenge for a lot of teams in this tournament.
Cooley taking the dot on his preferred side, but it's won back by Sweden. And immediately a tripping penalty on Team USA in the offensive zone.
Gavin Brindley off the hop.
Team USA number 5, minor penalty holding.
You know, there's something that people talk about on Facebook. There's a concept called bumps before routes. There's the bump, and here's the pursuit, and here's the thing. Watch the stick hand and the opposite hand both wrap a little bit. Here's the problem. I get it. I'm right there with you. I get it. But once again, when you're seeing that at real time from an on-ice angle, you don't have the luxury of what we're doing right now, and that is seeing it in slow motion.
Logan Cooley is there's 4-on-4 for the next couple of minutes here. Left circle, Cooley. Taken away. He's trying to wait till Snuggerud had some space.
You and I talked about attacking triggers, like when you're killing a penalty and defensive tactics. For referees, there are triggers too. And when you see loose hands start to wrap, your hand's almost halfway up. Sometimes you can't pull it back.
Wasn't a lot there, but it was the trigger to your point.
Right, it's the visual trigger. There was enough there to get the radar up.
Janssen. Now in the corner, Roseanne. Halfway through the penalty on Brindley. Roseanne lost an edge and then lost the puck to Ufko. Up to Snuggerud. Calmly controls it across center. Played back for Pert. Pert left wing. And around the net. Avoided Pettersson. Taken though now by Östlund. Jansson trying to feed it to Ogren. Pass broken up. More seconds until Brindley's out of the box. Here he comes. U.S. power play resumes. A little less than 3 minutes. The Hughes back to Gauthier. Puck taken away by Sternborg. Swedish captain and Blackhawk prospect. He lost the handle, but he killed some time. Off the 5-minute match penalty assessed to Fabian Lysell. McGroarty with Hughes going to the net. Left it for Cooley, left circle. Cooley to McGroarty. McGroarty goes around the net. Point Hughes fires off the post. Now Cooley left circle. Far side, McGroarty shot. Blocker save. Cooley to Hughes, back to Cooley. Hughes at the point. Far side, one-timer fake by Gauthier. Snapshot, save made, and covered by Lindbom. 1:49 left on the U.S. power play, trying to extend their first period lead.
Just misses. He scored from distance on 3 or 4 occasions, and been a joy to watch.
Ufko at the point. 1:45 on the power play. Down low, Duke in front. Save made. Rebound post wide by Snuggerud. Ufko back to Blake. Ufko. Blake right circle. Walks down to the dot. Holding. As Snuggerud back door. Snuggerud fanned on the shot. And the Swedes push it out. Dylan Duke brings it in. Now with Jackson Blake. Snuggerud. Up go at the point. Minute left on the power play. Snuggerud, left dot, shoots. Never got through. That one did, but wide. Cooley will bring it in to Gauthier. Gauthier on his backhand, trying to feed it to Cooley. Pass never got to his stick. Now Pettersson, shorthanded. 30 more seconds on what started as a 5-minute power play for Team USA. 2 minutes of that was sort of canceled. Definitely canceled by a Gavin Brindley minor. Brought about 4-on-4 hockey for a period. So a massive, massive penalty kill for Team Sweden here in the first period.
No question. U.S. was able to generate a little jam, little momentum out of it. But yeah, the 4-on-4 is pretty good pace.
Back at even strength. Gauthier pulls backhand high off the glass. Ogren. The United States going to get called for another penalty here away from the puck.
I think this one's going to be Cooley for holding. As Cooley gets nailed on the back check here. Say holding or interference.
Team USA, number 92, minor penalty for holding.
Cooley on the back track. He's got his man, everything's good right here. And there's no doubt about that one. Once again, once you get the offhand locked on somewhere, or the attempt, you start to raise the... Not the antlers. What's the word I'm looking for? The antennas.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for. Antlers is it's still in the Christmas book.
A 2-minute Swedish power play. What a swing this could be. Jansson at the point. 4 goals, 4 assists in 6 games in this World Junior Championship for Team Sweden. Good early clear for Charlie Stramel. Wisconsin Badger will certainly be drafted in 2023. Bistedt pushed away by Behrens. Strong play by one of the alternate captains for Team USA. Rosin shoveled it to the point. Too much juice, too much sauce. Second PK unit out for Team USA, midway through the Cooley minor. Pettersson at the point. Ogren drop back for the Kerimaki. Sandin Pellikka. Near side to Oslin. Sandin Pellikka with a shot from the point. Save made by Augustine. Had to fight off a rebound chance as well. Pellikka again through traffic. Didn't get the deflection. 25 seconds to go on Sweden's man advantage. Pettersson, now Sandin Pellikka. Kerimaki near side to Oslin. Sandin Pellikka. Waning seconds of the Swedish power play, snared by Augustine.
I'd actually like to be the guy that's going to put that nameplate together, Sandin Pellikka, over the back of the sweater. Nice save by Augustine. I love the second save here. He didn't get it with his glove as clean as he wanted to, but look at the track on the second one. Aggressive stick, gets the 5-hole covered. There's so much to like about the way this kid plays. Starting with how aggressive he is, number 1. Number 2, how quick he is with his feet. And number 3, how competitive he is on rebounds.
U.S. wins it, or loses a key draw. Last seconds of the Cooley minor, back at even strength. Shot blocked by Behrens. Savage up to Cooley with fresh legs, one-on-one. Cooley between the legs, plays it back. Pass was broken up. Bounces off the backboard, and Augustine will cover. 4.5 to go in the opening 20. The U.S. won, the Swedes nothing.
Quieted that building to a pin drop. What an event, what a tournament, what a team that Dean Blaze had. He put on a master's class in leadership, and so did the leadership group of that team, led by guys like Chris Kreider, John Ramage, Derek Stepan. What a group.
Snuggerud wired one on goal, blockered away by Lindholm.
JP Delacamera was doing the play-by-play of that, a tremendous soccer announcer, but he was doing the play-by-play, and he was wearing goalie coach Joe Exner's jacket because he left his in the hotel.
Amazing.
A little quiet story on that.
Amazing.
One. Yeah. And the hotel wouldn't bring it to him because they wouldn't go in his room without him being there. It's a sidewall to history. Yeah.
But no doubt, history at the World Juniors, that goal inspired so many around the United States. Around the net comes Gauthier. Up to Hudson. Pressured at the point. Got some help from Gauthier, who fired it in.
You got to shake and bake. You need a little bit more than a stick length to play with. As good as Hudson is, real good forechecker, real good pressure on you. You don't have enough room to shake and bake. You're going to wind up chasing a lot.
Logan Cooley scored to open the game for Team USA. It's the only tally thus far. Shots 11-7 in favor of the U.S. Augustine has made a couple of nice stops on the Swedes. Now Lucius